Whoa, did you catch that? Looks like the Queen Bey might be facing some serious heat, and from her own sister, no less. That's right, Solange is reportedly dropping truth bombs left and right, and it's got everyone talking. Remember that infamous elevator incident? You know, the one where Solange went full MMA fighter on Jay-Z?
She is kicking his behind. And the security guard's trying to hold her back. Beyonce's next to Jay-Z in the corner.
Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because it seems like that was just the tip of the iceberg. Word on the street is that Solange is finally spilling the tea on Beyoncé's alleged role in some seriously shady business. We're talking Jay-Z's right-hand woman in a world of questionable dealings. One source even dropped this bomb. He's been the devil for 30 years now. Yikes. Can you imagine how bad things must be for Solange to start talking? I mean, this is her own sister we're talking about. So what exactly has Beyoncé been hiding all this time? And just how deep does this rabbit hole go? Let's break it down. Now, we've all heard the whispers for years. Solange and Jay-Z? Yeah, they're about as chummy as cats and dogs. She's never been shy about showing it either. Every time someone asks her about her superstar brother-in-law, she dodges those questions faster than Neo in The Matrix. The streets have been talking, y'all. Word is, Solange has never been thrilled about Beyoncé's marriage to Jay-Z. It's like oil and water. They just don't mix.
Do you think that Jay-Z is doing the right thing by teaming up with the NFL, or do you think that's kind of hypocritical of him?
But hold on to your wigs, because things just got a whole lot messier. Recent bombshell allegations suggest that Solange has gone from side-eyeing Jay-Z to throwing major shade at her own sister. Why? Well, apparently Beyoncé isn't just a supportive wife. Oh no, honey. She's allegedly Jay-Z's partner in crime. Literally, rumors are flying that Queen Bey has been the mastermind behind some of Jay-Z's shadiest moves. And guess who else is in the mix? None other than Diddy himself.
And then both of them, they was talking about something amongst each other, amongst all of us, and laughing and joking with each other.
Now, fans are speculating that Solange's beef with Jay-Z might run even deeper than we thought. And this time, Diddy's shady crew could be at the center of it all. Yep, allegedly Diddy, Jay-Z, and Beyoncé have been moving like one powerful unit for years, doing who knows what behind the scenes. And if Solange has got the receipts? Chile, it's not just Diddy who's sweating bullets right now. Speaking of Diddy, he's been drowning in legal trouble lately. We're talking lawsuits piling up faster than his party guest lists. The allegations are heavy. SA, trafficking, physical, and emotional harm. You name it, it's probably on the list. As investigators dig deeper, more names are popping up in those court documents. And guess whose names keep coming up? Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Yep, the power couple themselves. But here's where it gets really juicy. Rumors are swirling that some celebs have started cooperating with the feds. And whose name keeps popping up? Solange.
Other names are going to come up. Sean will talk. That's why Jay-Z is running. That's why Jay-Z is nervous.
Word on the street is, if things get too hot for her, she could blow this whole thing wide open and expose Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Can you imagine the fallout? Now, Solange hasn't been shy about her issues with Jay-Z, but if she's got dirt on the whole Diddy J-Bey trifecta, the tea could be scalding. But wait, there's more. Some fans are speculating that Diddy might not even be the top dog in all this shady business. Nope, they're saying there's an even bigger power player pulling the strings behind the scenes. And whose name is being whispered? Jay-Z himself.
Then over the years, I see them giving garden parties. You understand what I'm saying? You could tell that
people are saying that Diddy might have been helping out his industry buddies, including Jay-Z, with some of their more questionable activities. Think about it. Those infamous parties and freak-offs that have long been rumored in Hollywood? Diddy's name has always been in the mix. But now, it's being suggested that he wasn't just attending, he might have been organizing them for people high up the food chain. And if Jay-Z is part of that list, well, things could get real messy for Beyoncé real fast. Diddy's lawsuit brings up some wild claims, y'all. We're talking about alleged freak-offs happening in different hotel suites, including at the Trump International Hotel in NYC. One of the big allegations is that Diddy got involved in some pretty extreme stuff with Cassie, even directing her to engage with male escorts while he watched. The lawsuit also mentions that Cassie was told to cover herself in oil and take part in these encounters with multiple men, sometimes while they wore masks and costumes.
With the male. They had to be for both of them. They was in the room, right? You're right. It's a freak-off section.
And now, Jaguar Wright is back at it, being super vocal about Jay-Z too. She's throwing out some heavy claims, saying there's a common link between some pretty notorious figures like Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly. And that link? Jay-Z. Yep, she went there, hinting that the music mogul's connections run way deeper and darker than most people think.
Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
Now, if you've been following all the gossip and controversies surrounding these big names, this isn't exactly shocking. Jay-Z has always had that mysterious vibe. Massive success, but there's always been a hint of something shady in the background. As for Jaguar, she's never been one to hold back from stirring things up. Whether people buy into what she's saying or not, she's definitely grabbing more attention now, especially with Diddy's legal troubles in the spotlight.
He's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
It seems like everyone kind of knew what Diddy's parties were really like, and that hasn't done Beyoncé or Jay-Z any favors when it comes to their reputations. Rumors were flying with people giving the major side-eye, hinting that Bey was right in the middle of the drama at one of Diddy's notorious parties. But here's a twist that might throw a wrench in all that gossip. The Dream's testimony about that night? Well, it's falling apart. Sources are saying Beyoncé had already left by the time he even showed up.
In Diddy's living room.
Jay-Z and Beyoncé's story is so wild that it feels like it could only be real. But there are definitely some flashing red flags in their relationship that can't be ignored. Fans have been piecing together the timeline of their romance since day one, which makes sense considering how little they share about their private lives. The tabloids and die-hard fans have stirred up all kinds of rumors, but their music adds to the intrigue too. It's interesting how they can be super private at times, yet don't shy away from airing their dirty laundry in their songs. Maybe it's because this power couple knows exactly how to play the game, especially with everyone so curious about the ins and outs of their relationship and wedding. Recently, 50 Cent shared another eyebrow-raising moment. When he went to greet Jay-Z in Las Vegas, Beyoncé literally leaped off a windowsill to protect her husband.
Jumped down. Oh, she was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped out, she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is she doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff.
However, according to Jaguar, that close bond between Beyoncé and Jay-Z might be hiding something shady. Remember those old rumors about their marriage being more of a business deal? Well, it looks like Jaguar thinks those were spot on, because apparently, Beyoncé is just sticking to the deal. Jaguar even said she's witnessed Jay-Z and Kanye West hooking up with other men. But why did Beyoncé never bother to talk about this matter? At first, people thought Jaguar's claims were pretty wild and hard to believe. But as time went on, especially with the whole Diddy situation, something she's been calling out for years, her words started to hit differently. As more people got pulled into the drama, her stories began to make more sense. Jaguar claims Jay-Z is a master manipulator, using his power to control people's careers and even their personal lives. According to her, he's cheated on Beyoncé with several women, including Rihanna, Foxy Brown, and Rosario Dawson. She also said he's blackballed artists who didn't want to work with him or who spoke out against him, like Beanie Siegel, Freeway, and Emil.
Why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time, like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
Not only that, Jaguar goes even further, claiming that Beyoncé has been using spells and mind control tactics to keep herself in power and maintain control over people. She even suggests that Beyoncé has used these tricks to keep Jay-Z completely tied down. And then there's Jaguar's take on Aaliyah's tragic death, which really adds to the intrigue. She claims that when Aaliyah passed, Beyoncé's solo career was struggling, and she desperately needed something big to push her to superstardom. According to Jaguar, Aaliyah's untimely death gave Beyoncé the boost she needed, ultimately helping her rise to the queen of many hearts.
By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling?
As Aaliyah's memory starts to fade, it raises a big question. How long are we going to let the same people benefit from these repeated tragedies? Some people think it's long overdue for those involved to be held accountable, and even fans are rallying behind Jaguar for speaking out in defense of their beloved Aaliyah. There's all kinds of speculation out there, from theories about who the pilot really was to the most out there claim that the Illuminati was involved in Aaliyah's death, all to make way for Beyoncé's rise to superstardom. Some people actually believe this was all part of some master plan to help Queen Bey reach the top. One journalist, Kathy Iandoli, even jumped into the conversation and shared her thoughts on Aaliyah's death. She said, "I remember when Aaliyah passed away, I was really upset. The story kept saying that she was adamant about getting on the plane. I was almost upset with her. Why did you want to get on that plane so badly?" Aaliyah and Beyoncé were seen as chasing the same dream, which supposedly set the stage for a rivalry. The theory suggests that the Illuminati chose Beyoncé to carry the torch, while Aaliyah, who was trying to break free from the industry's control, became a threat.
This is Beyonce on the red carpet with one of the hottest female artists out here. Miss Aaliyah, how you doing, girl?
It's so good to see you again.
You too. She's just looking fabulous.
Now, Jay-Z's name is getting pulled back into the spotlight over Kathy White's mysterious death. Remember a few years ago when there were rumors flying about Jay having a side chick named Kathy White while he was married to Beyoncé? Well, things just got a whole lot messier. Kathy passed away under mysterious circumstances, which sparked a ton of conspiracy theories. There wasn't much solid evidence at the time linking Jay to anything criminal, but some people speculated that something shady was going on. Now, journalist Liz Crokin has stirred things up again by revealing that she spoke with Kathy right before her death. Liz is even hinting that Jay-Z's time might be running out, and fans are buzzing. To make things even crazier, old blog posts are resurfacing claiming that Kathy was spotted hanging out with both Jay-Z and Diddy. The plot just keeps thickening.
You wanna know what makes Diddy being publicly shamed like this so left?
What's that?
Sean Carter is worse.
The fact that Jay was already married to Beyoncé when he was allegedly trying to get with Kathy definitely doesn't sit well with people. It's left some wondering, was Beyoncé trying to manipulate Kathy into something shady, especially since Bey has a history of being accused of manipulating people for her own gain? And apparently, Kathy isn't the only one on the list. There are rumors that Usher might be another one of her so-called victims. Some folks are pointing to his recent interview on the Club Shay Shay podcast. When the host asked Usher if there was any collaboration he regretted in his career, his response has people speculating even more. In the podcast, Usher dropped this bombshell. "You going to hate me for this one. Jay-Z, Pharrell, Diddy, and me were supposed to be a group. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't say no. I didn't say yeah. I think that we just got caught up. We all got caught up in the moment. We were talking about it and having secret meetings about it." Now, for some, this sparks the theory that Beyoncé might have been working behind the scenes to sabotage the collaboration. While Usher has teamed up with Diddy, Jay-Z, and Pharrell individually, that epic foursome never managed to drop a track together. It's got people wondering if there was more going on behind the scenes.
Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Usher
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause.
This might be why many people have thrown shade at Puffy over the years, especially regarding those rumored all-male parties he supposedly organized. There's been talk that these gatherings involved younger men, and Usher's experiences at Flavor Camp often come up in the conversation.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
Now, according to Usher talking about being with Diddy, Jay-Z, and others at those flavor camps, it makes you wonder, could Beyoncé have been the mastermind behind all that? If Jay-Z was attending those parties and Beyoncé is basically his right hand, why wouldn't it be possible? Now, all these rumors and mess might have become unbearable for Solange, which exploded when she attacked Jay in the elevator. Security footage captured a striking moment when Solange unleashed her anger on Jay-Z, with Beyoncé standing silently by. The scene shows Solange yelling at Jay-Z and even physically striking him, providing a stark contrast to the carefully curated image of happiness and unity that the couple had always presented to the public. It seems that Solange didn't just go after Jay-Z. Insiders say she was actually aiming to attack Beyoncé. Reports suggest she's threatening to expose the power couple, which adds a whole new layer to the drama. Solange is definitely known for her fearlessness in confronting Jay-Z, as shown by her past willingness to stand up to him, even if it leads to confrontation. It's clear she's not holding back when it comes to protecting her sister. One person wrote, "It's about the cheating, but it ain't all about that. He did something disrespectful to make her act like that. One thing life has taught me, it won't matter how beautiful and successful you are. Men get tired of you." Another added, "When you stick at somebody else's business, holes call it whatever you want. That's not love anymore. I don't care who says it and how they say it, it's not. When you love someone, with that comes respect, and with that comes loyalty." So, is Solange cutting ties with both Jay and B now? Are we talking about a full-on family feud? Fans have been dying to know what exactly went down behind the scenes, but one thing's clear. Solange isn't here for the joint empire, and she's making sure we know it. That's it for today, y'all. What do you think about all this drama? Is there more to the story, or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more piping hot tea. Until next time, this is Sophie Scoop signing off. Goodbye. Signing off. Goodbye. Signing off.